Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, West Coast Wild Child. Oh god, it's so sunny today. This is the last of my travel videos. Oh my god, I can't believe I have been posting travel videos for like over a year now. Yeah, this is about me traveling Rio. I did San Francisco and Detroit, and then I flew home. So this is the last leg of my 17 months solo backpacking adventure. And yeah, without further ado, grab a drink, get a snack, get comfy in the couch for the last 2 crazy travel weeks of my 17 months backpacking adventure. Please enjoy! So I flew to Rio from Ecuador, where I was visiting some friends. And I don't remember how long the flight was actually, but I don't think it was too bad. I managed to get a Uber driver to the hostel, which wasn't that easy from the airport. I found some food. This was so delicious, oh my god. And the first thing I did was going to the iconic Copacabana beach. It was really nice, and then it got kind of cloudy, so I didn't really swim because the waves were huge. But I've seen it. Then I went for food again, delicious. And the next day I went on a tour. Our first stop was this cathedral. It looks like this from the inside. It was super cool. I have never seen anything like it, but it was a whole experience. I get why they included it in the tour. It was super cool actually. Then we went to this national park. I really wish we had more time here. I love national parks and I could have spent the whole day here. But sadly, as I did a tour, it was just a short little stop. And of course the highlight was going up to the Christ the Redeemer statue. So this is the way going up there. It is, I believe the mountain that Christ the Redeemer is standing on is about like 400 meters or something. So it's pretty high up, and you have this little escalator thingy, and there he is. Actually, Christ the Redeemer is, I believe, the 6th of the 7 world wonders that I have seen, and he was impressive. I also got this little souvenir, one for me and one for my grandma. And the view up there is just spectacular. Like, even if you don't care about the 7 wonders of the world, I don't care about the statue, like, this view is fantastic. And you can see Rio, just all of it. The little peak you can see down there is called Sugarloaf Mountain, and it's actually where I headed next. But yeah, this is fantastic. So after the tour ended, I went to Sugarloaf Mountain by myself, since it wasn't included in the tour. But this is the way up. You take a cable car to get up on the mountain. And I would say at sunset is a gorgeous time to go, because you have such a good view from up there. And it's also not quite 400 meters high, but almost. So this is the Sugarloaf Mountain that we're going to. It's just a freestanding, pretty high rock. I don't know why it looks like that, but it's pretty cool. And it kind of, from one side you can see Christ the Redeemer. You see him back there on the mountain. Yay! So Sugarloaf Mountain is not as high up as Christ the Redeemer, but you still have quite a stunning view just because there are no other mountains around it. And it was super cool, and yeah, I definitely recommend. This is one of the top tourist things to do in Rio, and I definitely get why. This was amazing. Yeah, I think so. this little monkey was so cute and there were so many of them and they sounded like little birds. It was so funny. And then it was already time for me to go to San Francisco. I did go here because I was invited to a friend's wedding that ended up being cancelled. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Don't worry, they are married now and everything went well and we're still friends, but yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. So yeah, I spent a few days in San Francisco by myself. And then, fun story, I made friends last time I was in San Francisco with one of the guys working at the hostel, and this time I booked another hostel because I wanted to try something new, and guess what? He started working at the same new hostel that I went to. Ha! What are the odds? Amazing. It was a great reunion, we recognized each other immediately, and yeah, we had a good talk. And since I didn't have time to visit Alcatraz last time I was in San Francisco, I thought this time it is time. So it has not been a prison since '63, and ever since it has been a museum. And the reason they closed this is because it was just too expensive to keep up running as a prison, because it's kind of wear and tear out there in the ocean. Actually, what I didn't know was that Native Americans occupied Alcatraz in the 70s, I believe, for improved human rights, and yeah, they wanted the US government to give back the Native Americans their land and stop their relocation and stuff like that. And they succeeded in a lot of points, and I did not know that. I think that is super cool, and why have I never heard about this? But yeah, super cool, and it's just an iconic prison. What else can you say? Like, it is famous, and I thought, while I had some time on my hands, why not go and visit it? And it is not the nicest, like, I mean, no prison is nice, I guess. I have never been, but the view is great, but also it was very damp and cold and just not nice to be here. So yeah, I've got to see this. I think it was an experience, and I can't say I was not unhappy to leave there, because honestly this reminded me of Shutter Island, like the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know why, it's also a small isolated island with a prison. I don't know. Then I went to something nicer. This is Lombard Street, which is just a zigzag little super famous street that is, I don't know what they were thinking when they built it, but it's just iconic. And I was here last time as well, but I just wanted to go back and see it again because, I don't know, I liked it.
Oh, they can't get a picture because it's not.
The next stop on my travels was Detroit, and I went here to visit David. I actually started, so I met his sister in South Korea in a hostel, and we became friends, and then I met his sister and him in Japan, and then I visited them in Mexico, and now I visited him in Detroit. Full circle. So yeah, we actually drove super long to the Niagara Falls. We were super hot in our blue trash bags, and this was the most hilarious experience I have kinda ever done. Like, everybody was just kind of fleeing the spray of the water. I thought it was super funny. I was hiding, of course, because I hate getting wet. Um, but yeah, I think it was great. I enjoyed myself very much. And also thank you, David, for literally driving. I don't remember how long it was from Detroit to drive to the Niagara Falls, but I think it was like 6 hours one way. So thank you so much for driving. I could not have done that. And yeah, it was super fun, and I'm so happy I got to see the Niagara Falls. I didn't think I would. And back to Detroit, David had these huge birds just walking outside the streets of his house, and I was like, okay, cool, let's get some pics. So yeah, they were not super shy, they were just kinda there, super cute. Then I managed to catch a fever. I was feeling pretty bad, so we ended up just staying in the next day, watching movies and doing nothing. And then finally it was the end of my travels, and suddenly I found myself back home with my family, with all the animals in the forest, back in Sweden. And yeah, what can I say? I can't say it was sudden, but also it felt like, did I do it? Am I back? Holy moly! So I immediately indulged myself in going mushroom hunting, which, if you have ever been in Sweden, that is literally the thing to do when you are living in the forest. And yes, it was a good feeling, a weird feeling, an amazing feeling, like I was home again. There you have it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And honestly, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna continue posting stuff, because as you know, I am home now. I'm no longer traveling. I'm starting to work in a month's time, and yeah, I guess we'll see what happens to this channel. I am looking for a house, so maybe I post some stuff on there, because mostly it's my friends and family watching it anyway. So to keep you guys updated, I might just do that, and then if I get to do some more traveling, maybe I post it here as well. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's been such a long journey, such a wild ride, honestly. Like, I am a completely different person than when I started traveling. I feel like I'm just so much more happy and secure and just at peace with myself and life in general. And I think that traveling is just such an amazing thing to do. Like, you're gonna grow in so many ways that you didn't even know was possible. And also, I would say everyone should at least go travel alone at least once in their life. Like, it doesn't have to be as crazy as me. Like, you can just do it for like 3 days, do it for a week. But I really think that traveling by yourself in a new country and maybe living on a hostel, like, it's just gonna give you experiences that you cannot have any other way. And I think just for your own self-confidence and stuff, you know, it's just gonna be so, like, you're just gonna be so empowered when you come back. I truly believe that. So yeah, even if it's just for a weekend, get out there. Maybe just do a different city, like, just go out, experience stuff, travel, grow as a person. It is amazing and you won't regret it. And yeah, so for now, I'm saying bye-bye to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for having been a part of my journey, even if you were not physically there. I have had so many friends and family, and even my friends' parents and stuff, actually commenting and saying, oh, we watched your last video. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't know you're watching. And yeah, that was the whole point of this channel to begin with, to, you know, just show my friends and family what I'm up to, since I was traveling alone. And yeah, I feel like it definitely did that. So thank you for being a part of it. I love you guys, and see you in maybe the next one, whatever that video is gonna be about. Until then, bye!